It's all in the work, so I'm doing it now. Yeah, I'm in the lab when no one's around. It's only me at the gym, I feel like the janitor. It's only me in the stew, I feel like the janitor. When all the lights are dim, I'm like the janitor. For all the work I do, I'm like the janitor. Everyone else punched the clock, even though I was in first. They at the crib, got one leg up, but it's me winning like dirt. Y'all at the beach, sand on your feet, claim you came from dirt. But I'm still putting in work, yeah, I'm still putting in work. Janitor time, 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 janitor time. Wake up, put in work, go to sleep. But even in my dreams, I work on my technique, ayy. On a different time, like Patek Philippe, ayy. I want janitor engraved on my AP. I do not feel like an AC. Word of the boys in South Beach. Bam Adebayo and JB. Shout out to Hero, Robert De Niro. I bet that he wouldn't trade me. Look at the game like pay me. Nothing at all could break me. Word of New Jersey, it made me. I'm like the old 3 Ness. Just a kid, but compete with the best. 24/7 breaking the sweat. Put my game to the test. I'm like the janitor. Call me to clean up the mess. Put the ball in my hands. I don't care if you contest. Wake up, put in work, go to sleep. But even in my dreams, I work on my technique. Ay. On a different time, like Patek Philippe. Ay. I want janitor engraved on my AP. But competition's in the way. I put in the work to put them away. I don't care about the fame. I'm married to the game. Make them respect the name. In love with the clutch like Dane. Ready for fire and rain. Glory comes after pain. It's only me at the gym. I feel like the janitor. It's only me in the stew. I feel like the janitor. When all the lights are dim, I'm like the janitor. For all the work I do, I'm like the janitor. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time. Janitor time.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the Lakers facing the New York Knicks. Pass to Sprewell. Fires the three.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Ewing. Another shot. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Boy, Johnson showing you that impressive leaping ability. Terrific at rising up for the throwdown.
Doncic with it. And here's Reeves. Finney Smith, a screen. To the paint. Out to James. Shot clock at 6. Outside Reeves. There's the triple. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Good read that time from Finney Smith. So reliable at getting it to his teammates.
Pass to Houston. Back to Johnson. Here's Houston. He's covered by Reeves. The kick out to Johnson. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Now Doncic. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from deep. Doncic, no good.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Doncic outside. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about how exhausting it is to go up against Luka Doncic. Coach told me, quote, Luka's probably the toughest cover in the league because no one has been able to figure out a way to stop him. We have to just bring the intensity and do our best to slow him down. It's going to take a team effort to get that done. Back to you, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. Hayes with a screen.
Ooh, it's oh, man. Whoa. Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
Sprewell running free in the open court is a thing of beauty. He's got great quickness and really does a good job scoring in transition.
Outside, Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Finney-Smith, a screen. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
And that one's good. Sprewell's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. To the middle. Here's Finney-Smith. The shot by James, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Sprewell. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Now Los Angeles with it. James inside. No good, a bit long that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Ewing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
Doncic. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Doncic has gotten his second bucket.
I doubt that's what they were looking for, but it works out.
Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers ahead, leading by a point. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
There's a screen by Lynn. Pass to Vincent. Over Brunson. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Sprewell. Here's Ward. Oh, swiped away. Here's Vincent. Knocks down the long J. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Jared Vanderbilt. That's his first foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Houston can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 6. Three-pointer. Vincent can't hit. Here's Houston. He's scoreless. On target from range.
That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Lynn. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Right wing. Plenty of space.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
Left side, Vanderbilt. Has to connect. Baseline try. 4 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. No good with the triple. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Sprewell. He nails it, and we're tied. Sprewell's got 9.
Sprewell's a guy who can be pretty effective at the arc. I mean, knocking down threes, part of what he does.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. From outside the arc. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
New York ball. Substitution for your Knicks. Patrick Ewing. Larry Johnson.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's the pick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Ward.
2 minutes.
Takes it inside. Ewing. Pass to Houston. From deep three-point range. 5 on the clock. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And the Lakers with possession here. Down low. 14 feet away. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Houston. From deep. Counted from distance. Houston's got 8 here in this quarter.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Oh! Huge slam by LeBron.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. It's truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. Out to the right wing. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ewing. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 3-point Knick lead.
You know, with his size, skills, mobility, and touch, Patrick Ewing is the perfect option near the basket.
Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. But if it goes, and the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front, up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Lakers trail by 3. To the inside. Back to Hayes. Outside, Finney-Smith. Buries it from 3. Finney-Smith got 6.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Here's Sprewell. Pass to Camby. Out to the right wing. Here's Childs. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks.
And Mr. Sprewell rising up. An easy liftoff.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Down low. Here's Hayes. The Knicks pull it in. Thomas outside. Here's Camby. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Reeves. Now Doncic. Out to James. Now Hayes. For the lead. Pure from three-point range. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Well, to make it plain, LeBron just makes everybody around him better. Really takes a lot of pride in setting his guys up.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Yep, count it. 6 points for him.
Love the attack mindset. Big second half bucket to extend the lead. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Changes now for the Lakers. The Lakers in the lead. Vincent outside. Pass to Lynn. James up top. Back to Lynn. Hey, from beyond the arc. And Camby pulls it down. Brunson with it. Outside Johnson. Here's Houston. To the middle. Here's Camby. No points so far. Pass to Houston. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
You love the efficiency that Houston scores and plays with. Takes smart shots all the time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
James outside. Here's Connect. Offensive rebound. Outside Vanderbilt. Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Here's Connect. Sinks that one from the post. Now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
You have to be careful against Connect inside. He'll turn you into a highlight.
Here's Houston. He's got 12. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. There's a screen by Johnson. Driving inside. And he gets it to go. Houston's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like seeing Houston use that athleticism of his on the drive, scorching the defense in the process.
Vincent left side. Back to Vanderbilt. Vincent left side. The 15-footer. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 1. And it's the Lakers on the break. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, handling the contact so well. Bronny James using that solid build of his to finish strong inside. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you got a big advantage.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 3. And right after this, well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Sprewell. Pass to Houston. Launches it. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Boy, you look at Allen Houston work, and it just seems so easy. Comes so naturally to him to score the ball.
Here's James. The Knicks pull it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Houston gets the bucket.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
It's James on the wing. Nice work inside from James.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
The 3 is up. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
James inside. Out to Hachimura. Just 4 to shoot. Shot is up. And that one's good. James.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Timeout called, Knicks. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what the Knicks coach was going over with his guys. Coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Timeout called, Knicks. And Los Angeles making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Over to the wing. To the paint. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Sprewell oozing with confidence, always looking to pull the trigger. Feels like nobody can guard him.
Doncic outside. Hachimura outside. Pass to James. Hachimura sets a screen. To the right side. Here's Hayes. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Hayes for 3. New York leading by 3. Pass to Sprewell. Here's Houston, guarded by Doncic. Here's Sprewell. Outside Johnson. And the Knicks, another 3.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
James inside. And it's Ewing with a rebound. And here's New York now. They're on a 14-5 run. And now we've got an intentional foul. And the Lakers making a change here.
Lakers substitution. Dorian Finney-Smith.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Houston. To the middle. Clock at 6. They set the screen. And the Knicks, another 3.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
The shot by James, no good. And here's New York now. Pass to Johnson. Here's Houston. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Houston. He's covered by Reeves. No one near him. And too long on the shot.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
The rebound by Sprewell. And here's New York now. They're on a 17-5 run. Pass to Ward. Here's Houston. Up and in on the layup. And now an 11-point New York lead. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave them a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks.